calling case number 15-001080-01FC, People of the State of Michigan versus Michael Rivera. Again, appearances?
Jennifer Tink for the people.
Mike Blake appearing on behalf of Michael Rivera.
Okay. All right, the court has had the opportunity of speaking with both the prosecutor and defense counsel concerning this matter. And what I've indicated to both of them is that the statute under which the defendant was charged and contained within the information is MCL 750.157 alpha, subparagraph A, and it reads as follows: except as provided in paragraphs B, C, and D, if the commission of the offense prohibited by law is punishable by imprisonment for 1 year or more, the person convicted under this section shall be punished, and shall is important because it takes away from the court the discretion of the court. It's mandatory. Shall be punished by a penalty equal to that which could be imposed if he had been convicted of committing the crime he conspired to commit. And in the discretion of the court can add penalty of a fine of $10,000. Well, the penalty associated with the crime which he conspired to commit is premeditated murder. Premeditated murder carries with it life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. Now, the prosecuting attorney and defense counsel have brought to my attention some case law relative to that statute, but the statute itself is very clear. And the sentence that the court's going to impose in regard to the conspiracy to commit is, in fact, life imprisonment without the possibility of parole.
We would object, Your Honor. We believe that Mr. Rivera, based upon new case law and the lifer statute, is entitled to an indeterminate sentence and parole.
Okay. Other than that, Ms. Tink, do you wish to say anything further to me on behalf of the people?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Blake, do you wish to say anything further?
Judge, only that Mr. Rivera maintains his innocence. He was trying to help Roxana, not trying to cause disharmony and mayhem in her family, and apologizes to his family for the hardship and grief he's brought upon them. That's it, John.
Mr. Rivera, do you wish to say anything further to me?
All I want to say is I'm sorry to my family for them having to go through this.
All right, Mr. Rivera, it is the sense of this court that for your violation of MCL 750.157 alpha, there's 4 counts of which, that being conspiracy to commit an illegal act, in this case premeditated murder, which carries with it life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, that you in fact be remanded to the Michigan Department of Corrections for a period of your natural life without the possibility of parole. You'll be given 300 days jail credit time. In regard to count number 5, assault with intent to commit murder, as well a charge that carries with it potential life imprisonment, it's the sense of this court that you be remanded to the Michigan Department of Corrections for a period of 18 years to 30 years. Again, you'll be given 300 days jail credit time. In regard to your conviction for assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault, a 4-year felony, that being a violation of MCL 750.82, it's the sentence of this court that you be remanded to the Michigan Department of Corrections for a period of 2 years to 4 years. You'll be given 300 days jail credit time. And then in regard to count 6, which is the use of a computer to commit a crime, a violation of MCL 752.7973 Foxtrot, a 20-year felony, that you be remanded to the Michigan Department of Corrections for a period of 12 years to 20 years. You'll be given 300 days jail credit time in regard to that offense. All these charges, all these sentences will run concurrent with each other. You're to undergo DNA testing. You're to undergo a psychological evaluation and treatment while housed in the Michigan Department of Corrections. You're to pay $408 in a state fee, $130 crime victims assessment fee, $600 in court costs, and $600. Oh, you were retiring, were you not?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Blake? Now, if I'm contacted by the Michigan Department of Corrections as to whether you should be considered for participation in a special alternative incarceration unit by the Michigan Department of Corrections, I'm going to object to it. Because of the delicate situation involving you having to undergo another trial in regard to this case, as well as the pending case against Ms. Roxana Sikorsky, the court's not going to make any further comment relative to its imposition of this sentence upon you. Anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we'd only ask the court to mark Mr. Rivera's file medical. He has a host of medical.
Now, because your conviction was by jury verdict, you do have the right to file a claim of appeal as of right with the Court of Appeals. That claim of appeal as of right may be perfected by you in the very form that you're signing this morning. It further explains to you in written form what your appellate rights are. If you wish to file that claim of appeal as of right, it must be done so within the next 42 days. And if you would like the assistance of an attorney in filing of it and cannot afford an attorney can and will be appointed for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Rivera.